What's up, Speed Freaks? It's me, your real Manos, back with some more comic reviews. It's the weekly comics pull, and this week I pulled 4 books, and they're 1 from IDW and 3 from Marvel. We have issue 5 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jennika 2. We have Daredevil, number 28. We have The Amazing Spider-Man, number 61. And Nonstop Spider-Man, number 1. And let's get going and start talking about... let's jump into Amazing Spider-Man first. And I should also mention that my comics are brought to you by My Comics. Red Knight is available in print and digital. It's the comic book I write and create at manospublishing.com. And you can check out the book at the link below. The Kickstarter for issue 5 is off and running. I'm getting some product right now. I'm going to have a minor update after I'm done reviewing these books. So let's get to it. Number 61 of The Amazing Spider-Man, and that's by Nick Spencer. And who's the artist on this one? It is Patrick Gleason. Okay, I'll be honest, I was not really crazy about this new costume. I didn't know what the hell it was about. Like, suddenly had this new costume that's not that good looking. I mean, he's had uglier ones, but this one didn't, like, grab me. So I was like, what the hell is he doing this costume for? And, I'm kind of sold on the reason why. Let's see, Nora Winters of threatsandmenaces.com comes down with a job offer, and she is basically kind of going to pay him to do sort of what he was doing before, since he is the connection to Spider-Man. She has funded this suit, and it's designed not for like heavily armored action or something like that, like the Tony Stark armor suit he got a few years ago. No, it's for social media. It is to actually in real time broadcast or simulcast his action sequences to and upload to social media, specifically through their outlets, and people can communicate and like let's see, like comment and like send in and submit quips. And this pays very. At first he's going like, "This is stupid. I'm not gonna tell Spider-Man to do this." And then she shows him the money. He's actually he's gonna get paid way more than he ever did all the time he was doing those. You know, because that was one of the running jokes about being a photographer for the Daily Bugle, is Jonah would constantly underpay him all the time, and she's not. She's giving him real good money, and of course it's Jonah being his guy in the chair, and it's essentially your standard supervillains robbing a bank kind of fight. And I'm kind of sold on this reasoning for the suit for at least a few issues, or at least a couple of story arcs. It's very funny, and I'm kind of tickled by this whole concept. Meanwhile, hey, the Kingpin has gathered some other crime bosses around, and they're sick of Boomerang's crap, and they decide to do something about it. Oh yeah, hey, I almost forgot. We've been so not paying attention to that part of Peter Parker's life. Yeah, his roommate is Boomerang, and they have this alien pet. Mainly Boomerang kind of like takes care of him, so he's more Boomerang's pet. And we see that Bullseye is going to take him out, but oh no, he's actually aiming towards the Gog alien. Have these guys not seen John Wick? This is not a good plan. I haven't seen John Wick either, but I know what happens. So should Kingpin. So I'm very curious as to see where this goes. This is a very entertaining issue. The art by Gleason, as of course gorgeous as always. Just love this stuff. This is very nicely written, and to be honest, it's kind of nice to take a break from all the Kindred stuff. That was getting a little exhausting, so I'm happy to be away from that for a little while. And we're further away because Joe Kelly is back, and he has brought Chris Picciello, and they started this new title, Nonstop Spider-Man. And it lives up to its name. I don't know if that's going to be the general premise of it, to be kind of these fast-paced, high-speed adventures. If so, that would be great. I'm all about that. I really like, if you're going to do multiple titles for a character, have different storytelling concepts, and different aspects of a character. Like, Batman, for instance, like his regular title, should be all-encompassing kind of superhero stuff. Detective Comics should probably focus on the street-level detective stuff, and so on and so forth. And kind of you should do that with Spider-Man. The X-Men books tend to do that, especially right now. They have different focuses. God, I love Chris Picciello's art. I've been such a big fan of his ever since Death: The High Cost of Living. I feel like comic book fandom and culture has slept on how awesome this guy is. And he occasionally does Spider-Man here and there. And I think he is owed for like a huge Spider-Man run. Gorgeous stuff. He is also kind of like fighting these criminals. Not too dissimilar to the fight he has with the usual supervillains he fights in these issue 61. These guys, there's something not completely said. It's centered around this funeral where one of his college classmates is killed, and it seems to be connected to this action that's going on. Meanwhile, he's trying to save the life of another friend who might be killing herself as he's on the phone with her while fighting. It's great breakneck speed. I love this kind of like fast-paced action. I enjoyed this quite a bit, and I loved issue 1. I decided to check out the first issue of every Spider-Man title that comes out, and I'm going to pick up issue 2, so we'll see if this permanently becomes part of my pull list. So, hey, like that one, it is 5 out of 5 Ram Chips. And I don't believe I gave a rating to Amazing Spider-Man. Also 5 out of 5 Ram Chips. Very good Spider-Man week. Was it a good Daredevil week? Well, of course, Chip Zdarsky wrote this issue, and Marco Cicchetto is back. We are dealing in issue 28, kind of the fallout from the tie-in to the King in Black thing that we just had, where everything went apeshit for like 2 issues. And Chip Zdarsky does something really nice here, because usually when we have tie-ins to big cosmic events, we go right back to work on whatever the plot was for the book normally. But I really like this issue because we have this characters that were involved with the tie-in two-parter and how they are dealing with that. We got Matt in prison. Of course, Elektra, she took in this young teenage girl whose foster mother was killed during the event. We also have Kingpin. Kingpin is like, man, I got my shit together. With Daredevil and the storm winds, and then these aliens come down and show me how powerless I am. And he's visiting Typhoid Mary in prison. We got Matt dealing with the trauma of what he went through during that. And one of my favorite things is Kingpin has this really nice scene with Wesley, and he's talking about how vulnerable this whole thing made him. And he goes, you know what? Let's go kill Daredevil. He's like, you would make us feel better. I'd like to kill Daredevil. You want to kill Daredevil? Let's go do it. Great stuff. As always, Chip Zdarsky does not miss. I love this issue. This is a great series. And I have to say, Elektra as Daredevil, it was a surprise that I didn't see coming, and I really enjoyed how he's portrayed it. Good stuff. 5 out of 5 Ram Chips. Hey! Not a bad week. Can we put it over the top with all 5 Ram Chip issues? So, hey, here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jennika 2, issue 5, and I'm a little confused over this miniseries. The first plot ended, and we started a new one, but we've continued to call... We're not calling this Jennika 3. We're just doing a whole new plot in this series, so I don't know... I'm not quite sure what's going on. It's written by Rhonda Pattinson and Jody Nishima. is doing the art, and Jody Nishima is, in true Marvel fashion, picking up the kind of style that's going on in the regular book at this moment. It very much kind of looks in tune with Sophie Campbell's work without copying. It really nicely fits in with that art style. This has been a really good story because there has been this woman who's this kind of elk mutant or something like that. She's trapped in Mutant Town. She has a child that she would like to communicate with, and she is a wife of a dead mob boss, and she gets Jennika to send messages to her. The big problem is Jennika, while working as a human for the Foot Clan, was the one who killed her husband. And she's starting to take a liking to the son, and he is in a terrible situation. Like, the mob goons realize that the mother is trying to send messages to her, and like they wait for her to come back, and they are threatening the boy. I love this bit, and this is a really good fight. She feels like she has no choice. I'm going to just take him out of this situation, take him back to his mother, which seems great. And the kid actually is starting to get along really well with the kids in the Mutant Town. Everything's going well until Lucia, the mother, says, okay, you know what, this has been really good. I would like you to work for me as an assassin. I'm going to go back and take over my mob family, and I need you as my #1 killer. And she's like, no. that's not what that's the life I'm trying to leave behind. And let's see, she starts fighting her mob goons that apparently she had with her in Mutant Town, and is apparently taken out just as the boy looks like he's kind of making a connection who Jennika is. Oh, wow, this is good stuff. This is the second arc in this volume, and I actually like this. I think this is stronger than the first one. This is very, very good stuff. The art's really gorgeous. I'm really digging this one, and one of the things I love about Jennika as a Ninja Turtle is that she was formerly a human. She had this whole different life going on, and that's a nice kind of way to kind of juxtapose her current life versus the Ninja Turtles, who were always Ninja Turtles. So this one's really good. I hope you're not asleep on this. This is a really good comic. 5 out of 5! Okay, everything I read this week I really enjoyed, so not too shabby. Alright, now quick update. I am currently working on the rewards for the Red Knight 5 Kickstarter, and I just got in a restock of the Red Knight stickers that will be going to backers, and I just got a restock of issue 1. Let's see, because I do have a reward of the first 5 issues all bundled together, and I was a little low on issue 1, so I restocked on that one. I am currently waiting for my printer, the mini posters and the buttons, and of course the issue itself. I've already approved of the print for it. It's looking really good. I'm very excited to see this 1C print, and I can't wait for the backers to read it, and of course after them I can't wait for you folks to see it. It's a pretty good issue. I'll be talking more about that at a later date. So I think that's it. What did you think of these comics this week? Did you read any of these? What did you read? Did you read something different? Let me know in the comments below. You can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and for all things mouse. You can find me at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and let's see, a blogspot. I don't know what. I have some sort of blog where I post these videos on, as well as I'm also on TikTok at Justin Cristelli. I haven't listed the comments, the link. I will eventually. You can find me on TikTok kind of easy, I think. All right, I think that's it for now. So push the button, Lindsay.